Hi, I'm Victor Watkins. I'd like to show you around the Romanian bear sanctuary. You'll see some of the residents here behind us having a doze after their midday meal. I just want to take you down and show you around the sanctuary, especially the main building, and to show you exactly what your support has done to help us create this bear sanctuary, which is giving such a relief to the lives of many bears that have been rescued so far in Romania, but many more to come as well. This is the entranceway to the main building here. So any bears that are brought in will come in here, then they're taken through this secure area into a number of dens. The bears will go into one of the dens, which is securely locked, and there they can be fed, they can be watered, there'll be a place for them to sleep, and there'll be an outside area if and when they need to go outside. To this side is a veterinary equipped clinic where all the necessary veterinary materials and drugs will be kept, and to this side is a big freezer and cool area. So all the food that comes in for the bears is carefully cared for there. It's frozen if need be, or it's chilled if need be, and it's prepared there also. And then there are stairs going through this side onto the top floor into the education and CCTV area. Okay, we're in the CCTV monitoring room in the Bear Sanctuary main building. From this room, we can see the cameras surrounding the whole centre, and it's manned day and night by security guards who check constantly to see what's happening. So from here, we can see all the perimeter, we can see any potential problems, and we can see what the bears are doing. It's great for monitoring the bears and even for watching them, studying their behaviour. This one, you can see, we can even monitor when people are coming in. There's a barrier there, they have to stop, and from this control centre we can make sure that we allow the right people in. So this is a really important centre for this sanctuary, and it really does help us to see what's happening throughout the whole of the sanctuary. This is quite a big area. We've got two very large enclosures. Each enclosure has 1.5 kilometres of perimeter fence. So you can imagine there's a lot of area. If we didn't have this, we'd have to have people to walk around the fence constantly. So this really helps. And we can see there's a picture here of one of the bears that we brought in recently. She's resting. We can see some of the other bears playing around the pools. We can see the pool area. Let's see. This is an area by the main pool, and you can see this is live footage, and there are two bears just walking around, not in the pool yet, but they have been in. It's very, very good. So from here we can see everything. Fantastic. We're in the upstairs of this main building. This area, this vast room, is empty at the moment, but in a few months' time, this will become the Education Visitor Centre. At the present, we're creating information boards which will tell the story of the sanctuary, of the bears that were brought in here. It'll talk about bears around the world and the threats and what WSPA is doing for it. So visitors will come in, they'll pay an entrance fee, which will go towards the running of the sanctuary, of course, and they'll come in through this door here, they'll walk around and read a series of information boards. And at the very end of the room, we'll have a video display showing relevant videos to the guests about the bears in the sanctuary. We also want to have a few interesting exhibits, like a skull of a bear or a paw print of a bear. We'll collect a lot of the food that the bears eat. For example, these are oak forests, and they are a staple diet of bears. So we'll have one mound of acorns, for example, so that the kids in particular can see what the bears eat. So this should be a good centre. It's big enough to hold groups of people as they come through, but I think in the next year, certainly, if there are as many tourists and visitors coming here as we expect, we'll probably have to have an extension in a little bit north of the sanctuary, so we can bring in more visitors. That's very important, not just to get funding to keep the sanctuary running in the future, but it's very important to give the right awareness message to the local people. The local Romanian people, especially the children, have a very mixed message about bears. They often see them as dangerous animals, animals which can be hunted. So here we want to give them a message that the bears really need to be protected in the wild, and hopefully we'll stamp out, slowly probably, but stamp out the hunting culture that's presently in Romania. So this is going to be a really important place.
There is of course much work still to be done, not only on finishing this wonderful sanctuary, but in rescuing bears across Romania still held captive in appalling conditions. These bears are languishing in dirty, rusty cages throughout the country, and we will do everything we can to confiscate them and bring them here so that they can finally live a life they truly deserve.
Many thanks for all your support in helping us to create this bear sanctuary. Without the support of yourself and people like you, these bears would still be living in miserable conditions in Romania. So great, thanks very much for all your help with this.